Hello everyone, welcome back to World Series coverage right here on youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. We're playing MLB The Show 22, have been all season long as the Seattle Mariners. We have had a much tougher road to the World Series this time around than we did last season. 5-game series against the White Sox, 6-game series against the Yankees. And nothing's come easy, and we're kind of flatlining offensively at the worst possible time. The defense has played pretty well, but we have given up a lot of home runs to this Los Angeles Dodgers team in these first two games. Really, only one was a bad pitch. It was a solo shot that was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball from Justin Dunn right over the heart of the plate. That's stuff that's going to get punished. We've had some bad pitches that haven't been hit as hard, that have been kind of in that same general area. A lot of the stuff's been, inside, just guys getting to it or reaching out over, getting them. A lot of power, a lot of speed in this lineup. Uh-oh. I do need a controller for this game. That's why I have one plugged in. Okay. All right. Thanks for that. But yeah, it's been rough. We led the game yesterday 2-0, and then we gave up a ton of runs and never really got much closer than that. And obviously we struggled in the first game, only getting 1 run in the final inning with Dom T. Williams. They left their pitcher in just 1 pitch too long. And yeah, I mean, we're back here. We're in Seattle. We'll see kind of what happens, but we're trailing 2-0. We have Chris Flexen on the mound. He's 0-2 with a 3.0 ERA. Trevor Bauer is 1-0 with a .6 ERA. That does not look good for us. I knew that the Dodgers were going to be a tough matchup for us, regardless of how well I was playing. And it, unfortunately for us, hasn't been super well, especially offensively. Been way too aggressive in spots. I do think I made some good lineup changes yesterday just to kind of give myself a bit of an advantage. Probably should have doubled down on what I was doing, but I think by the point that they subbed their pitcher out, it was kind of like, well, nah, it didn't really matter. So let's get our lineup set today. We have Dom T. Williams in left. He always goes up here at the top. Frazier at second. Ke'Bryan Hayes at third. Ty France. We'll switch over to Abraham Toro. Ketel Marte is our DH. He'll go third. Lewis, Crawford. Toro here at 5. Crawford and Frazier. We'll have that double lefty. But that'll be okay. All right. We're in Seattle for the World Series. Welcome on in. Thanks so much for watching. There's not a whole lot of baseball coverage left. There's a maximum of 5 more games, though with the way I've been playing, I kind of doubt it. Confidence, though. Got to have confidence. Either way, games on applicable days here on youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So be sure to tune in for that if you are interested in the remainder of this season. There's also 170 some odd games, so go back and watch all of those. How many? Let's see, how many? We played what? We played 6, 5, 162. There's 173 games, plus a bunch of preseason stuff, or spring training. There will be a minimum of 175 games.
Glad you're with us. The World Series on MLB The Show.
No, I'm sorry, 177 games.
Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Minimum 177, maximum 180. All right, here we go. World Series Game 3. We're in Seattle.
Chris Singleton providing the color. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without
3-1, 7-3.
Going down 3-0 with more
we could lose on Halloween and be out of it.
This game's going to
That'd be
tell
the
us whether we're going to have a real spookiest
possibility.
All
right, here we go.
Teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Gotta win 2 here to keep ourselves alive and force it back to Los Angeles. 3 starts for Chris Flexen with a 3 ERA, 18 innings pitched, an 0-2 record, 17 hits, 1 walk. That's an even 1-0 whip, 13 strikeouts.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Trey Turner.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers.
All right, here we go. Trey Turner has had quite the series against us.
That one's in there. So
He homered on like the second pitch of the World Series. Last game, 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 ribbies.
First pitch, 7:05.
right-hander kick steals. And he pumps it a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Fouled that one away. Getting Trey Turner out here is a big deal. He's gone deep against us in each of the two games, and you'll notice that 99 speed.
And it's a double to start the game.
Not exactly sure what went wrong with that 12-6 curve. I don't think it got down enough.
Put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Yeah, we were trying to bury it a little bit lower inside, but instead it floated on me a bit, and that is hit into the gap. T. Williams, even with his speed, not able to get to it.
In there for strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is down low.
Love to split the difference between those two pitches.
Righty to the plate. Runner breaks for third.
I missed it. I missed it.
Oh, there. Safe.
I don't know what I was looking at, but I was not looking in the right spot.
Lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
And the pitch. Softly hit to third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Stays alive. Two now. On the ground at first.
Oh, that was a fair ball.
That's
Okay.
out number one, and a run comes in to score.
Wow. And we're already down. Okay.
Right field.
Thankfully, I realized that there was a play at first base. Obviously, it was going to be very difficult to get the play at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. Stays alive.
We are throwing a lot of pitches here. 15 already. We've only gotten 1 out.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Up the middle.
The one pitch he hadn't seen, thank God.
Mookie retired, 2 down.
We are stuck at, we're already, I shouldn't say stuck at, we're at 19 pitches already in this game.
Max Muncy at the dish. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Chopped out in front of the plate. And he grabs it, foul. 2 outs.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fouled off. He was late.
Thank God that was foul. Holy shit. That was bad. Really, really bad.
first inning and already up to 23 pitches. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. Muncy hits one in the air.
Good
Lewis
Lord.
has a lead on it.
26 pitches in this
Puts the
inning.
squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mariners coming to bat.
I really hate that their towels are white. I would love to see them. The seafoam green. I'd love to see a blue in Los
Bottom
Angeles.
of the first. And pitching
2
in
starts
this
with a
game,
1-0
Trevor
record
Bauer.
for Trevor Bauer.
So dominant, and his last start,
.60
double-digit
ERA.
strikeouts.
I don't think he's actually allowed to play.
Interesting today to see
A little
if he's
surprised
able
he's
to
in the
have the end
game.
of his secondary
15 innings
pitches
pitched
the
with
way he
4
did
hits.
last time out.
A whip
Go
of
to the bottom of the
.60.
first. Here's the
Some
left
other
fielder,
stats there.
Tom Thompson-Williams.
Leading off.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is
95 on a
fact in his game.
4-seam fastball. 87 on a cutter. 83 slider. 82 knuckle curve. 2-seam at 95.
Wind in the pitch. And first
That's a
offering
bad
is
swing. Way
fouled
too
off.
aggressive, trying to get it all back at once. A little early on that.
Lifted in the air, right field. Betts moving under this one.
Oh, at the warning track.
Squeezes it.
It was a
And
better
comes
hit
out
than I
with
thought it
one.
was going to be. I assumed it was going to be skied, but well short.
Batting second, the center fielder, Kyle
This is Kyle Lewis. And that's in there
That
for
looked
strike
really
one.
good. If he misses that pitch, I mean, that's on the low end. 78. Gross.
Ball one there.
The guy at the
Good
plate
eye there to
could
let it
recognize slider out
sail
of the
outside.
hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Check swing.
Too aggressive, too excited. I
And
saw
a
them.
strike two.
Ah,
And a pitch. Off the mark there. And the count is even, 2-2. And that's downstairs.
he went right
and
back to that,
outside.
that same pitch. Every odd-numbered pitch has been a knuckle curve.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Two gone
Yeah,
after
really,
the
really
strikeout.
bad.
batting third, the designated hitter,
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Marte.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble
Oh,
here.
that one
Hooks
sailed
it
on
away
me a
to
little
the
more
out.
than I thought it would.
And that is that. Mariners go
Okay,
down
so
there.
I would not be
It
surprised
remains
if we see
1-0.
the batting difficulty drop for us here. It has been abysmal. I have not been seeing it well over the last couple of games.
Second
Honestly,
inning set to go.
The
Will be
last
Will
half of
Smith.
September, where I thought I was going to perform really well and kind of run away with the division,
That's in there. And that's
didn't
strike
really
He needs a
pan
quick
out.
1, 2, 3 this time
It's been a
around.
struggle ever
Last
since
inning,
then. We were beating
a
good
lot of
teams.
pitches.
We had the Padres number.
Next offering is fouled back.
But we lost to a bad Royals team in a weird way. We lost to a bad
Foul
Texas
ball, he
team, a
stays
bad
alive.
Oakland team, and just never got it going against.
Got him
There we go.
looking. One away.
Never got it going against any of those teams. Came in, struggled with Chicago, 2-0 in elimination games this season. Played surprisingly well against New York, a team that we have handled very well all season long.
0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you. Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Edwin Rios takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. The wind of the pitch.
Oh, that 12-6 curve.
That's a base hit.
Looks very, very bad coming out of the hand today. It's just not darting down the way I want it to. It's kind of leveling off.
Just a cookie
This
down
one's
the
going to
middle.
sail a little bit, I bet.
Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle.
Actually,
a
not
lot of
terrible.
velocity,
Not
right
terrible.
on top of it.
That's been kind of the location on some of the
Jesus Sanchez
home run balls.
brings it in
Beautiful
for the third.
play. Just not a terrible location, just a better hit than
LA,
pitch.
But they still lead it 1-0.
Nice play by Toro. We saw Ty France over there yesterday. And I'm actually going to take a quick break here. We'll be back with the action here as Mitch Haniger is going to lead off, as I think the difficulty is going to decrease. It started to show something, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll be right back with more Mariners action here in just a short moment. Don't forget to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, and you'll be all set for the rest of the World Series. Welcome back. We are bottom second, nobody out. Mitch Haniger up to bat. Take that bitch pitch out of here. That was it. That was it. That should have been rocked.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Early on the cutter.
And now 1-2.
Damn it. I don't know that gets out. The launch angle probably wasn't correct. And I watched a strikeout. Fuck.
That's
Fuck me.
one out the bottom of the second.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes.
On the
That
ground,
slider.
right side.
Oh,
Muncy
that.
takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Baseman, Key Brian.
What am I doing? Stop. Stop. Oh my goodness. He has 16 pitches total. I had like 30 in the first
Nobody
inning.
left for Seattle.
Damn it.
They trail here.
Damn it. I got too amped. I was too excited, and then I got too hesitant, and I
Welcome
overcorrected.
back. All set for the start of the inning. And now
It's all good.
Gavin
We're only
Lopez.
down one.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The pitch. And he
Ooh,
flips
got the
right
call on the
ball in
outside.
there.
That's what I like
Or
to see.
changeup.
Either one, something off speed, good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
I kind of hit two buttons at once. Mercifully, the game gave me first base, but I would not have been as surprised. Would not have been as surprised. I almost goofed that up.
Here's Turner now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. And that's in
There
for a
we
strike.
go.
The pitch. Stays
Ah,
alive.
fouled away.
The 0-2. And
Oh,
ball
that's a
one.
terrible 12-6. This 12-6 curve has just not been my friend.
That's hard hit on the line.
Okay, that'll work.
Lewis makes the play, and there's two away.
Not the best idea to go back-to-back 12-6 curves right there, but
Designated hitter, Chris
2 outs, base is empty. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
How are they MVP chanting every player that comes up?
And nobody on. You want to go right after this guy. He's the #2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Next offering is down low.
1-1.
That was a really bad pitch right there.
Pitch. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel.
That was back-to-back cutters. Probably not a smart decision on my part to actually go through with that. Probably should have switched to something else.
Approached it perfect. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mookie now. That one's in there, 0-1.
Really laying this cutter on thick. There's going to be 4 cutters in a row.
And that's
That was an opportunity to maybe bail myself out with a throw over to first.
Next offer
There we
is
go.
in for a strike.
Not throwing a lot of
Taylor
stuff
off
up
first
there.
with 2 down to the inning. Comebacker to the mound.
Okay.
Gathers.
It's a few extra pitches. We're already at 50 through 3 innings. That's not great. But we've limited them to 1 run and 1 hit in each of the 3 innings. So that's okay.
Bottom of the inning, leading off.
Problem
J.P.
is doing
Crawford.
next to nothing with the offense. And that's what kind of sucks is like,
The shortstop.
it goes back a little bit to the Yankees series,
Bauer back to work.
where even when we were playing well, we had that 9-8 victory. Like, we couldn't stop giving up runs defensively. Oh
To the
my
right
gosh.
side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8.
So here's Murphy now.
John Murphy.
First offering misses the mark.
What I was going to say, just to quickly finish that point, even when we're scoring runs, we're having trouble sometimes defensively. When we're holding them, we're not able to take advantage of it offensively.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Overcorrecting again.
The 1-2.
That's a good foul off right there. That 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Late on it. A lot of other stuff is very slow.
Yeah,
It's
the
inside.
1-2 misses to even the count. Kicks and fires. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2 now. The punch
Watched
out
it go
there.
by.
2 down.
Just couldn't pull it.
Pull the trigger on the fastball
Could not
right
pull
there,
the
and I don't
trigger
think
right
he was
there.
Taking it, thinking it might be a
Batting
called
9.
ball or anything.
The
I just
second
think he was
baseman.
flat out frozen.
Anna
Did not expect that
Glazer.
location, in my opinion.
Bellinger makes the grab. Mariners are down in order. They're down 1-0.
I don't know. I just so lost. I am very lost at the plate here.
Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Good eye in that spot. And a pitch. On the corner for a strike. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball, inside.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the
Now
strike
batting.
zone, especially
The
with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a foul.
God,
Pushed off
we are
the
getting
right,
lucky
and
here.
that will get out of play.
They've been getting some good contact on it, but mercifully they've all been foul balls.
The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Next pitch is
Ooh,
downstairs.
come on. That's a strike, man. That is strike 3.
And the righty deals. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Bounce to third. Throw over to Toro, and they get the out on Smith.
Well, he's doing a
64
nice job of
pitches
keeping the ball
already.
out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
And I don't think Flexen has the best.
In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a strike? Okay. I don't think he has the best stamina.
High in the air, out to right.
There we go.
Makes the catch, and that'll do it.
I think that's the
Dodgers
first
go
goose
down
egg we've put up
quietly.
from a hit
They're on top,
perspective.
1-0.
Still just a 1-0 game. Playing okay enough defensively to try and win this thing, but the offense is nowhere to be found.
Outfielder Don Thompson Williams.
The left fielder, John
And a pitch.
Thompson Williams.
0-1.
That's fine.
The pitch. Line and a base hit into right.
Stayed first. Even with 81 speed, not quite. Didn't split the gap the way I was hoping it would.
Important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Kyle Lewis up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. And that's
Ooh,
in
that's
there
a
for
slider.
strike 1. Righty delivers.
Oh, that's a bad hit.
Field. Sanchez under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay
The
close.
designated hitter, number 4. Cattell.
Here's Ketel Marte. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there for strike 1.
Really? All right.
And there's a ball. Here's a 1-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield.
That's just a
Turner
bad swing.
onto
I'm
this
so late on these
one. Pulls
fastballs.
it in for the out.
I am not seeing this well at all.
Hard of the plate, had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The right fielder.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. His first at bat was a
Haniger.
strikeout. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Kicks and deals. Swing.
Way
miss.
too early on the cutter.
Thompson Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. Bounce to the left side. Turner picks it up. Throw is low, and it gets by. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, every double play turn starts.
That was a
And even though these guys work on these plays,
that was a weird throw, a terrible decision they had. We had 2 outs. That's an easy throw to Haniger, or to the first base to get Haniger out.
And now here is Abraham Toro.
Question is, can I make them pay?
Runners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
At the belt and fires.
Oh, that's a bad swing.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now one out to right. Betts drifts towards it.
Damn it. It's a knuckle curve. It's the exact pitch I'm looking for.
Mariners leave a couple.
Oh.
Still behind by a count of 1-0.
I don't understand the decision there to go for second. It wasn't even a double play. I mean, if we had 2 outs.
Getting started. Edwin Rios here.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
The wind of the pitch.
Rio.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Damn.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. That one's
There
in
we
there,
go.
0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is popped up. Hayes settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Gavin.
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. First pitch,
Oh,
and that's in
that's
for
a
strike.
nice
Always tough
circle
to turn
change
to a
right in there.
speedster like this. It's
One of the
even
best
harder
circle
to get
changes I've
them in
thrown
the
all
left-handed
season long.
batter's box. You really need something hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn to quickly.
Line
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
drive, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Damn it.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Runners on the move.
Oh, no.
Extra bases. Runner around third in to score. Crawford with a relay home. In there. He scores. It's 3-0.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS
I-
jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner.
What
than he
the fuck?
anticipated.
You're kidding me with that. Are you serious? Look at that pitch location.
Next to hit, Chris Taylor. In there for strike 1.
That is a terrific example of how this series has
Well,
gone.
he's so great about hitting the ball the
Going
other
out
way.
and
He keeps
getting
those
it
arms extended, so
early
right
on
there,
it and just able to
trying
drive it.
a little bit, so he
Fuck
doesn't
me.
have as much outside plate coverage.
I can't get the outs. I'm throwing, I mean, that first inning was like 30 pitches.
Here's a 1-2. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Up the middle, Crawford collects it. Taylor out of the play.
Now
And
batting.
now it's Mookie Betts.
Betts.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Why are there so many MVP chants? What is happening?
And one in scoring position. Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. That one ripped left field. Back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
When you're working with this kind of velocity.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Drew Steckenrider.
Again, not a terrible location, but you know, they say it when you get 3 times through the order, you start to really see the damage done. And
a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And the 0-2. Got him. 3rd out. Last half
we gotten through a couple innings. I mean, for me personally, I know it's a lot of playing with fire, and this is the Dodgers are easily the best team in the game. They won 100+ games, 111 I think is whatever, like 59, 111, 59, something like that. That number doesn't make sense. Doesn't matter. Who fucking cares? The point is that they played incredibly well throughout the season, and I think you're just starting to see the difference. For as well as I play with the Mariners, who are not the best team in the league, it requires a lot of, like I said, playing with fire. We're relying a lot on contact to get, easy outs, to try and turn double plays, so we don't get a ton of those. Fly outs, pop outs. It relies heavily on good pitch location and, field outs. We're able to get, a decent amount of strikeouts, but this Dodgers team is so good with its power, with its speed. I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do.
Right-hander kick steals. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
4 runs. Batted in. I mean, you look at that circle change that was off the plate, powered in for a 2-run double. That is the encapsulation of this series in one at-bat. More 2-out damage from Mookie Betts.
0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. First pitch, and he just misses.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
And on the flip side, for us, it's been really hard to get runs.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Grounder.
There's a double play.
1 at second to Muncy. That's 2.
Now batting,
2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Tom Murphy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. Out to short, Turner.
Really early on that slider.
To first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And welcome back. Started the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. Base hit. So a runner
Look at
aboard to
that.
start the inning.
Look at these hits, the way they are chopping it through the
Went up
gaps.
there looking to be
I'm hitting right
aggressive and
to
got
it.
something he can handle. Pretty tough for the
Good
infield
timing.
to
The
do
circle change
anything
isn't,
with that
again,
one.
it's not in a bad
Hard
location.
to the
The
outfielder.
launch angle is
Keep it
negative
on the
24
ground.
degrees.
Feels
It's like,
great
ugh.
when you hit a missile like that.
Bellinger up to hit.
Now,
First
second
pitch,
rider is
that's
probably
in
not
for
my
a
best
strike.
option here. He's my highest
Gets us
rated
lead at
option,
first
most
with nobody
likely,
out.
but toward the end of the season, he was getting knocked around quite a bit. I steered away from him. And I think that's where I run into some problems with decision making.
Settles under it. Makes the catch. One away. And he
I didn't
saved
want to
it
go
first.
to a bullpen game, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to try and use a starter. We have 3 games in a row here. You know, we're going to pull him in the 4th inning. We're going to have to use 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 different pitchers likely. Do I go
Edwin
do what I
Rios
did with
steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
against the White Sox?
In there, and it's 0-1.
And use a starter, throw the rotation off. I don't really want to throw the rotation off, and because that might force me to use Logan Gilbert, who I have not performed well with.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
Just feel very deflated. I don't feel confident from the offensive perspective, and defensively it feels like I'm always 1 pitch away from giving up a monster inning.
Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
I haven't been able to work my way out of some of these situations.
First offering, and it just misses.
Way too much 2-out damage. Be interesting to go back and kind of look at that and see like
And that one in the air.
how many home runs we've given up with 2 outs, especially
And makes the
in the World Series. But even I mean that game against the Yankees was at least 3 of them.
The home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Adam Frazier.
Leading up for the Mariners, the second baseman,
Back to work.
Frazier.
Swing and blast one down the line.
And it's
gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Second cutter I've missed in that location for a home run.
And that one is
Oh
in for
my
a strike.
fucking God, are you serious?
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
Oh, that
Okay,
got away.
bailed me out with a
And he's gonna
hit by
reach in
pitch right there.
to lead off the inning.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit. And that's a
Frazier gets hit a
category
lot.
you can ignore these days. OBP, OPS. Well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Thompson Williams stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Kicks and fires. And now
That's
the
way
count
outside.
is even. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Lewis
Oh.
down the box. Comes up
That's a
empty
bad
with
swing.
swing
Way
in.
too aggressive. Early on that cutter.
The pitch. Called strike right there.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering way off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at-bat.
And he deals. On the
Oh,
ground
it's right
side.
into a double play.
6.
Oh, that
And they turn
sucks.
the double play.
The designated hitter, number 4,
I have a cord for that Xbox. Don't you worry.
Marte.
I have a solution for that conundrum.
Outstanding hitter
I mean,
in
that's the
Marte.
difference.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are
Why are you...
consciously sacrificing
because I was
contact
clicking
to
the wrong
deliver
stick.
power.
That's a bad swing.
Foul ball.
Really, really bad swing. I actually meant to look at the launch angle. I mean, that's the difference. The Dodgers were able to get that through the defense.
And
That's a
it's
terrible
down.
swing.
He swings through it. And a good eye
I mean,
there.
with the
So
offensive
one of the
performance
things
like
that's
this, it makes
interesting
the
is that guys really
management
worry
decisions a
about
little bit
swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who
a
contacts
little
the
like,
ball like
eh.
this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a
There's
different
another
story.
ground
But, yeah,
out.
if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the
And to throw to first is there to put an end to the inning.
We get 2 hit batters,
One. It's
which I believe
5-0.
matches the number of hits we have in this game. It does. And just absolutely nothing. Nothing to show for it. A double play on a ground out.
Back at T-Mobile Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the speed threat, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is foul back. And a pitch. And a
Oh
foul
my
ball.
god.
He stays
Hit the
alive.
ball or strike out. Fuck off with this shit, though. God, this is so fucking annoying.
Right-handed reliever.
I
Stays
can't get
alive.
him out. These are the at-bats that drive me the most nuts.
No idea what that
And this is, it goes back to the playing with fire sort of problem.
who's going to blink first.
Throw
Keep
to
throwing
Toro.
pitches. That's why
And
double
they
plays
can
are so
lead off
important.
into
You
the
get like a
second.
strikeout with somebody on first. With an out, you're trying to end the inning or at least eliminate that threat. And he's like, no, I don't want the strikeout. I want the double play because I'm giving myself too many opportunities to fuck up.
Trey Turner now. Good contact.
Trey
now.
Turner is
Good
maybe a
defender.
person I should just pitch around. Like, just put him on
For
base.
strike 1.
The problem is he's 99 speed, so that's not a great option.
They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
He has torn me apart this series.
Down on strikes. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Chris Taylor. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Toro.
Hey, there we go. That'll take care of the 7th.
Dodgers down in order as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
I've missed a couple of mistake pitches from their pitcher. And even the mistake pitches that I've missed would have been solo shots. Not a 2-run blast like Mookie Betts had. Not a knocking in, you know, a 2-run double.
Henniger.
The wind of the pitch.
That is a terrible swing. What are you doing? I mean, the answer is playing baseball very badly.
The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out.
I
and
am-
that completes the strikeout.
Completely lost.
The first
So up
baseman.
next, Abraham Toro.
Toro.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. And now it's even up. The wind to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now 2-2. Next pitch misses inside. Full count now. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping in,
The third
Key Brian
baseman.
Hayes.
Key Brian. Hey.
And that's a base hit into left field. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long.
How many strikeouts have we had just looking at them? I mean, just looking at them. Not doing anything. A perfect piece of contact, barely gets out of the infield.
For the line drive knock. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Yoan.
I do think the key, obviously, that sixth inning a disaster, but I noted it before I did anything about it that, fuck you. Flexen doesn't have the most stamina. I needed to make sure that I had a pitcher up and going after the fourth. You know, maybe somewhere in the fifth inning. That way, when, you know, fuck.
On strikes he goes. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Seattle. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
Absolutely lost. Unbelievably just lost. I'm overcorrecting so badly in both directions.
The right fielder.
The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the
Just
air.
to quickly finish the thought that I had before I struck out there.
Squeeze on that. And
Needed to make sure I had an arm up, that way when the circle change that goes for 2 runs
Now back.
goes through, that happens, I can at least get the arm out a little bit quicker, because then I was like, oh shoot, I don't have an arm up. Kind of just stuck here for a few minutes, and then I gave up a 2-run home run to Mookie
in there,
Betts.
and it's 0-1.
That's a really
Guys
bad
going
circle
this way, he's
change.
Retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Let me see how effective we've been with Steckenrider.
Righty to the plate.
This will be his last inning. He is in the caution zone. Maybe shouldn't even be pushing him this deep. We do have a guy warmed up, ready to roll, so. Fuck me, come on. God damn you, Max Muncy.
Swing and a miss.
I have no idea how I got that strikeout, but
the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next pitch is popped up. Frazier makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Tom Murphy.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher,
The right-hander back to work.
Murphy.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Phil Bickford preparing to come on if needed. Garcia getting loose as well. Next offering is downstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here.
Why is he still in this game?
Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Frazier stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Fuck.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I'm so scared of the double
Aboard
play.
here at first with nobody out. On the ground, right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Muncy sends it to first. Frazier retired.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
And stepping in is the speedy Dom Thompson-Williams. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I mean, he doesn't really have control going on here. I don't know why. I shouldn't be so aggressive.
Man at second. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
See, that's the difference. I mean, like, the offense has been bad. We've been giving up some weird runs. I get it. But a 3-run deficit is way different than a 5-run deficit. This makes it a 1-run game instead of a 3-run game. I don't know. Finally get a mistake pitch. We're able to take advantage of it.
Saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
I mean, we're not out of it yet. We're within striking distance. We have.
We'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Ugh. Trying to sound confident, but I feel so deflated. I just defensively, I feel like
Daniel Hudson.
it's been so rough.
He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Daniel Hudson.
One down. Here's the center fielder.
1 out, 99 on the 4-seam fastball, 90 on a slider, circle change at 90.
And the first offering is not close. And the righty deals. Swing and a
Oh.
miss. And that is strike one.
That was
Well, I wasn't quite as high up there as I wanted to be, but it makes sense. They're going to add velocity here on that 4-seam fastball, about 5 miles an hour of it.
Next offering.
And it's going to be an even greater difference because of the fact that the 4-seam was getting towards the low 90s as the fatigue set in.
That misses. Ball 3. There's a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a
Way
miss.
too late on it.
Him out, 2 gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing
I was under it.
fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So late. Oh
Stepping
my
in for the
God.
Mariners, Ketel Marte. First pitch just misses. And that one handled. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. But two
Dom T.
come
Williams
across
puts
to
us on
score
the
in
board,
inning.
but it
First
is
and
likely
this,
far
2-run
too
home.
late.
It's now 5-2.
That Mookie Betts blast is just... I mean, even worse is the Trey Turner one. I would take the Mookie Betts 2-run home run
To start the ninth.
every time over
We're back
the...
towards the top of the ninth.
That's
And
it
there's
was
an
so
official
far
in.
out.
Casey
It was so
Craig.
fucking far out of the zone.
Collect quick out
And he shot it
to
through for a
15 with
2-run
his
double.
strike
Number 65, Casey Sadler.
That's a strike, asshole.
And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
To the right side. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Edwin Rios steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in
There's a
there for
nice
strike
curveball
one.
right there.
Sadler, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
Swing.
Okay, there we go.
2 out.
That's a nice curveball right there.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Thought about cracking the soda, but I thought, you know what? I'll go with the water.
Jesus Sanchez.
Oh, God.
In there
Did not
for
swallow that
strike
correctly at
one.
all.
Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and deals. And 1-2.
Come on.
2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Slam.
There we go.
Struck him out. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Blake Treinen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Blake
Bottom 9, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Sinker at 100, slider at 88, cutter at 95, and a four-seam at 100.
And ball one to the right fielder.
And that is a slider at 85 miles an hour.
The 1-0. Hit
There's
weakly
a
on the
cutter at
ground.
93.
Tosses to first.
That's a
And
terrible
they get
swing.
the leadoff man in the 9th. Abraham Toro up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fought off foul. Next offering misses. Ball 2. And that's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Up the middle, Turner picks it up. He is safe.
Safe. All right,
He
we're
gets the
safe
throw
at
by
first.
a whisker.
Nice
Whew.
job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, no question.
I mean, if he is any slower, that is
Next for Seattle, Key Brian Hayes.
an out.
Oh, right to the backstop.
That was pretty delayed, and it was still... He was fairly safe on that.
And the 1-0.
Oh, that slider just died. I was looking for that Looking for that fastball up there. Of course, it is his fourth best pitch, so
Swings through that.
fuck me.
Late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
That's what, 86, and the other one was 98?
Ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now it's filled up.
Oh, damn it.
Bellinger.
Pretty good timing, just a little under it. That's a mistake pitch you probably should, I should probably drill.
The batter, number 3.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Should be focusing low in the zone here. That's
First
out.
offering misses the mark.
He's been a little wily.
Second.
But sinker, slider, cutter. The cutter might be a little more up in the zone, but that four seam, even though it is at 100, oh,
This one
damn
drops
it.
to the ground.
Okay.
First ball game, and the Dodgers lead the series 3
There was
games to
absolutely
none
no reason to
and
swing
have
at
a
that.
chance to complete the sweep here tomorrow.
Absolute disaster of a series. My
When
God.
you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
No idea. I mean, maybe that's a bit of a stretch. We get the 2-run home run from Dom T. Williams, who's 2 for 3. All of the problems, all the mistakes I'm making they're magnified so much more with such a short series. It's going to end our season within a day or two. I acknowledged it, but didn't actually do anything to fix a potential problem. I should have made sure that there was a pitcher up and ready to go when we gave up that circle change that was out of the fucking zone for a 2-run double. Granted, they were running on that. It was a run and hit or hit and run or whatever the hell they want to call it. But I didn't have a pitcher up. I ended up giving up 2 more runs. Finally get things kind of going offensively, but just way too many grounders that we can't get steered away from the defenders. We get a wild pitch that allows us to advance. I mean, not taking advantage of it. We had 2 hit batters and then immediately rolled into a double play and then rolled into a ground out. It's been a terrible series. And everything that I've not done well throughout the regular season is coming to a head here in this series. Trevor Bauer is a piece of shit. Just want to throw that out there. He did throw 7.1 innings. I'm surprised he's in this game. 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 earned for that absolute piece of garbage. Chris Flexen, he gets the loss. 4.2 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 5 earned with no walks on his line. Blake Trinan picks up save number 5. Trey Turner was 2 for 4. He had a couple of doubles, knocked in 2, scored twice. Mookie Betts was 1 for 4 with a 2-run home run. On our side, Dom T. Williams, 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 doubles. And Ke'Bryan Hayes was 2 for 4. And that is about all the hitting that we saw. We missed a couple of pitches on some cutters that he was throwing. One with Adam Frazier, who does not hit no doubt home runs with that kind of camera angle. And then the other one was with Mitch Haniger, I believe, and we missed both of those pitches. But I don't know. Things are crashing down. It's been a rough bottom, like second half, from the 16th to the 30th and into October. 2-1 loss, 4-3 loss. We lost to Chicago a couple of times. We're in an elimination game now, and we're 2-0 in those so far, but with the way the Dodgers have been playing, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in it. We'll have Justice Sheffield on the mound. He's 2-0 with 1.42 ERA. We're going to take on Tony Gonsolin, 1-0 with 6 innings pitched, no ERA, for tomorrow's game. Not a lot of confidence going into what could be the final game of the season, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, game's played on the field, so I'm sure I will find a unique way to screw it up tomorrow. Just an absolute disaster. I don't know. We will see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific time, right here for the fourth and maybe final game of this series, and the final game of the season. That'll be game number 177 that I have played, which is a lot of them. But Dodgers lead 3-0 after a convincing win in Seattle. We got a nice home run from Dom T. Williams, but it was too little too late. Couldn't convert offensively. Not great management decisions. We'll see if maybe we can pick up at least a victory and extend the series another game. Give the home fans something to cheer for one last time. But it's win or we're done. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. And good sports, and go Mariners.